Alright, welcome back everyone. I have been mining off camera for a while, so we're going to begin this episode with a couple of interesting little things. For one thing, I have melted some sand. If you take sand and put it in... Did I melt all of my sand? No. If you take sand and put it in the smeltery, it will melt the sand down, and then when you pour the sand in, you need to pour it into a casting basin, a whole basin, one of these. And when you pour it into there, you come up with clear glass. And yeah, don't mind that. We just won't talk about that, or how it's just begging for me to fall into it. Anyway, so we're melting that glass real quick, and when you melt that glass down, when it pours, it hardens into this stuff. It is clear glass, which is really cool. You can see right through it very nicely, and I guess I didn't get that last brick out of that stupid super tree. Anyway, so it makes it so you can see really easily outside. It'll make it easy for me to see if there's creepers standing out here waiting, so when I walk outside I don't get blown up. And it's just generally really fun stuff to have. So I'm going to be building this wall in with it. It has basically no durability. One hit, even with a bare fist, destroys it. And that can be rather annoying. But other than that, now, one sand block makes one clear glass, so I don't have to watch it too carefully in this case, because it will just continue to pour out like this. And since we put, I think it was 7 in there, we should be pretty much empty. Maybe one more. Okay, so we had 2 more worth. But they're connected textures, which is why you don't see, and from back here you can't see that it's there. You can see it's there obviously because the mouse is going over it, but without the mouse on it, it looks like it's not even there. So it's actually a really fun thing you can do. You can actually make it look like there is no wall there, which I have done while messing around preparing to do this this series. I did that and scared the ever-living tar out of myself. I went over where I had put up a bunch of clear glass, and I'd forgotten that I put the clear glass there. And I walked over, and there was a creeper standing there, and I turned around and headed for the hills, running, going, "Oh God, a creeper! Oh God, a creeper!" And, well, it just stood there and watched me run because it couldn't get through the glass. And then I turned around and went, "Oh yeah, glass. I feel stupid." And rightfully so. Anyway, I found a spoils bag. I didn't find it. I killed something and got it. I'll show you where I got it here in just a minute. Bucket of force, coal coke, a book, steel chest plate. Steel, Thorns, no idea what thorns are. Block of steel, bronze sword. Okay, now, can I put stuff back in it? Nope. Okay, so I can't use it like an ender bag. And poof, it's gone. Yay! Alright, we're going to put the block of steel in here. Now, wait a minute. Actually, I'm going to break the block of steel down into ingots and then put it in there, because who really needs block of steel? But it's still cool. Steel's not that easy to come by, so it's really cool to find. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to melt this gold I found. Let me toss a couple of things up out of the way until we can get to those. Now, this is something we're going to have some fun with, the iron ore berries. That's where I got these iron ore berries. Ore berries are essentially 1 nugget's worth, and you can grow ore, essentially. So that's going to be really cool. It's kind of a pain in the butt to grow. You got to do it in exactly the right way. But we'll get into that and the steel chest plate. I wonder if I can melt that. I don't know. Well, we're gonna start this gold melting, and we're gonna make some casting stuff for the casting table. Now I'm gonna put that there. This is special enough, so I'm gonna store it separately. And we're gonna put some more stuff in the miscellaneous other chests, because for the moment it really just is miscellaneous other. I broke my bronze sword, which is cool that I found another one now. So finding a bronze sword when you just broke your bronze sword kind of, you know, helps make up for things. Makes me happy. I found a potato. Potatoes are fun. I'm gonna go plant this potato while we're waiting for the gold to... Oh, the gold's already melted. Oh well. I'm gonna go plant this potato. I've got to get out of this stupid snow area. Alrighty, and just because it's being a pain in the butt about it, we're gonna put water here. I'm hoping that the water won't freeze next time it snows. I'm gonna put this here. Keep this lit so it grows at night. I think that's how it works anyway. And stupid super tree. Okay. I expanded the bushes just a little bit. Whoops. It's Fiesta Zombie. Hello, Fiesta Zombie. I'd like that hat, please. Thank you. Whoops, not the door. See, clear glass messing with me again already. Didn't take much, did it? Okay. So, what we're gonna do is, I like using the seared brick for this, just because I have them. But what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take the seared brick, and by the way, I did find some aluminum, and I could make some aluminum brass. I am choosing not to, because it's just a pain in the butt to do it. So, I placed that there on the casting table, and then I pour. So now it's gonna pour around the ingot, instead of making an ingot, so now we have an ingot plate. So now we can place the plate there, and if I pour into it, it will make single ingots. So that's pretty cool. Over here, I made this chest. I'm probably going to move this chest eventually, but for now we're going to put the ingot in there, or the ingot cast, and I'm going to take out the stuff to make the pickaxe. So we place that in, we pour this gold around it, and then we'll have one piece of the pickaxe as a cast. So we're going to pull this stuff down so we can do the same here. We're going to place the pickaxe head and pour. Now we have a pickaxe head cast, and now the binding. So we're making these casts. Now that I've got that, I probably should make some other casts while I have the gold melted. I've got, wow, 8 ingots left. Let's see. So I'm gonna use these. I'll probably use these actually very soon, if not immediately. I can make this gold into ingots some more, or we can look and do some more tool table crafting. What would be a good thing to make? I think we are going to make one of these. And no, we're not. Well, maybe we will. I don't think I have enough flint to make that. I think it requires 8 pieces of flint. Let me see how much I've got. That makes 5. I don't think I'm going to have enough. I can probably place and re-break some gravel. That's probably what I'll do. But I'm not going to do it right now because, well, let's face it, It's nighttime and I don't want my face blown off. And, by the way, if you've ever had your face burnt off, you know how painful that can be. Alrighty, so we're just gonna tempt fate. I like falling to my death, so we're going to, oh dear God, a skeleton, yeah. Well, this was ill-fated. We'll see what happens. Can I make it down without dying? That's the big question. We got a skeleton waiting for me, and I'm way too high up, and so now I'm going to chop my way down, and just watch the shovel break halfway down. Let's see what happens. Hey, there's some flint. If the zombie shoots me off here high enough, I will die. Didn't quite die, yay! Ah, I didn't die because in between episodes, I made myself some iron armor. Isn't that cool? I used up some of the iron. I really didn't want to use it up, but, well, I don't like dying that much, so I decided... Oh, okay, it was the arrow from the skeleton falling. I was like, another skeleton shooting at me? And what do you know, I got a gold helmet from the skeleton. I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. Let me see if I can melt it. Nope, no melting it. Oh well. I'll put it in the miscellaneous others chest, along with this other stuff that belongs here to begin with. And we wound up with 7 more flint. So hopefully now, yep, a flint large plate required 8 pieces. So I believe this is going to require, I think, well, actually making the cast, I'm not sure what it's going to take. I know that making the actual thing out of metal will cost you, should be 8 ingots worth of stuff. So let's see how much this is going to take. How many ingots do we have to begin with? Anybody remember? I think it was 8, wasn't it? It was kind of, would be ironic. So it took 3 to make. So that's good to have. Now we're going to take the flint pieces and, well, we're not going to do this way. We're going to make another chest with the wood I don't have on me. So we're going to take this and we're going to make another chest. And this is chest I'm going to have be for the tool parts that we've already made casts out of. Technically I could probably just destroy these, but inevitably if I destroy them, I will wind up needing them. Because I'll like lose a cast or break a cast or something. Anyway, that being the case, we now have that there and we have this casting. And we still have gold left, but unfortunately I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more I can do. I'm going to make a broad shovel head. No, I'm not. Let's see. Does it say? No, it does not say. Material cost 8. So yeah, I need another 8 pieces of flint, and I'm not going there. So let's see. 3 tool rod pattern. I've already got that. Bowstring pattern. I have no idea what a bowstring pattern is for. Well, actually, probably just make straight bowstring out of it. I'll have to get some string and try that. Hammerhead. See, I want a hammer, but again, I'll need more than that. I need, well, let's see. Is there a broad axe head in here somewhere? There it is. Oh, what do you know? 8 again. Okay, so I can see where we're not going to be making this too quickly. So we're going to make a handguard pattern. And, oh, it leaves a flint shard. So that means a flint shard is half a piece of flint. So that's good to know. So, a knife blade pattern, a pan pattern, tough tool rod, chisel, crossbar. Where's the sword? Aha, sword blade. So, we're going to put that there, and that's not going to do it. But we should have somewhere around here. There we go. Other pieces of flint. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I've never done this before, so let's try it. And no, oh, yes it does. Okay, we just had to pull it out and put it back. So there's the flint sword blade. Okay, well that takes care of all of that. So let's go ahead and make these into casts, because we will be making swords. Well, at least a sword. Hopefully not multiple swords. Depends on how many times I die in lava or something. Yes, cat. I know. So here we go. We're going to pour this cast and make it. It's going to dry. We're going to take it, and then we're going to make the sword blade cast. Then hopefully we'll have an even number of ingots left over. That would be really nice, but I rather doubt that's going to be the case. Okay, maybe not. 2 ingots left. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to take the ingot cast out. And we're going to put the sword blade, that, and that, because I don't intend to make a sword as of yet. But we are going to make a pickaxe. So we're not going to make a gold pickaxe, so we're going to drain the gold out and make ingots out of it. So if I had tried to drain this gold out of here into one of these casting basins, it would put 2 ingots worth out of 9, and because it would not fill it, it would just sit there in liquid form. It wouldn't form a partial block or anything like that. It would just lay there. So, unless y'all can remember what is in it, I would not. I'd be like, wow, it's some golden looking liquid. But there's too many things that look like gold. So, you know, if you just assume, oh, it's a golden looking liquid, that's probably not a safe way to go about it. Alright, so what do we want to melt? What do we want to melt? We want to melt... What I really want to do is make some alumite. Alumite is obsidian, iron, and aluminum. Mostly aluminum, but I don't have any obsidian as of yet because I don't have any diamonds. And without diamonds, you can't mine obsidian. But when we going down that road, I'm going to show you guys what I found in my mining. And probably break this iron pickaxe. So, in the time I spent mining, I did a whole lot of branch mining. And it turns out there actually is quite a bit more lava than originally believed. We are going to go down here and we're going to go see my branch mines. Apparently I needed to go up a little bit further to actually be fully out of the bedrock fog. So unfortunately we can't see as well as I'd like to, but I'm not going to go around fixing that, especially not right now. So nope, lava, 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 lava. It's down one of these paths, hang on. Did I just go down the same path again? Haha! So, when I found these, they were completely submerged in lava. And I spent time digging them out, using gravel to take up lava source blocks and so on. If I could have stored the lava, which would have been wise, but I just didn't have the patience. So we are going to mine these up, get some diamond, and we're going to get some obsidian. Alright. 6 diamond. I could have sworn there was 7 bricks there. I really thought there was 7. Oh well, I guess there wasn't 7. Anyway, now... here we go. I was about to say, I wonder if I can find my way out. Ooh, now that's gonna be... To get obsidian... You know what? We're just not going to. We're not going to do it that way. I don't want to, so we're not going to. So we're just going to make iron, because iron's a fun way to go. So we're going to take iron. We're going to melt it. I have plans for the diamond. So I don't want to... I'm going to do something, but there's not enough time in this episode, and I'm not sure that the... Well, let's just put it this way. The next episode will probably be titled Automated Mining. Or, well, just depends. It depends on how quickly I can get this going. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's actually fairly basic. Anybody who's played Feed the Beast knows about it. It's using turtles. However, it's a little bit more complicated than a simple turtle setup. I have a friend who's been working on a program for the turtle to mine things and work things out. So, like I said, I'm not going to get too into it at the moment, but let's just say sometime very soon we're going to get it set up to where you can work this. In the meantime, I'm going to need some sort of power supply to get things going a little bit. But I'm going to work on that as well. So there went the binding. Here's the pickaxe head. And that means we need the tool rod for the final. And there's the tool rod. So now the question is, how many ingots do we now have left? We have 34. Wow, 34. Okay. We can do that, that, and that. So that's going to be 27. And 27, that's not going to leave enough to have 9 more. So we're going to pour some ingots. Thankfully, when we made that stuff, it's actually going to leave... Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. Ah, crap. And this is exactly why... I told you, whatever you do, don't do this, and then I go and do it. So we had 34 and 27. That's going to make 7 ingots left. I made 1, so we need to melt 2 ingots into that. Well, let's just do this way. So we're going to add 2 ingots here, let them melt, and when they melt, I should be able to finish off that block. I hate doing math on camera, by the way, because honestly, I don't do math that often, so if I do something, incredibly stupid, well, I was trying to do stuff on camera. Alrighty, so we're going to put this stuff away in the meantime, and then... Okay, that's going to take a second. So we're going to go ahead and assemble our tool. Oh. Instead of just assembling the tool, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this tool station. We're going to need the iron, which we now have 28 of. Oh, well that was... Okay, so well now we need more iron. So luckily I have more to melt, which would have made more sense than doing this the way I just did it, but well, sometimes I just don't think that way. So we should be able to pour this, and that should make our 4th iron block for the... Okay, I obviously did not add that up right. Okay, well, while that's melting, let me check the recipe, because I am not remembering exactly... Oh yeah, and I don't need these anymore. So, let's see... Materials in U... Which one is which? I think it's this one we started with, so let's look at it. Yes, getting started. Okay, we're going to need 4 iron ingots, the tool station, and 3 bricks. We should be able to do that fairly easily. I'm still not done. Let's see, there's the seared bricks, and I think I have one brick already made. We do. So we're going to go ahead and make some more seared brick blocks. Why they decided to name them all the same, I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy. Like, oh, we're going to make seared bricks. Well, what do you make seared bricks out of? Seared bricks. It's like, so you're making seared bricks? Yes. Out of what? Seared bricks. And around in circles you go, right? Alrighty, so that's done pouring, and we have 35 ingots left. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and make this upgrade, which I could have done just a second ago, but see, that goes there, these go here, and this goes here. And there's the Tool Forge. So the Tool Forge, like I said, was the upgraded version of this, and 8, 9. So now we're going to place this down, and now when you're looking here, you have access to all of the different tools instead of just a couple of them. So we're going to select the pickaxe. We are going to put the components in here, and that will make a pickaxe. It will be reinforced because it's made of iron, and it will have durability of 324, mining level is redstone, and durability modifiers is 3. So now we can name it. I'm not going to name this one because I'm probably going to go break it fairly quickly. So there it is. Now we can actually modify this. When you select the anvil and hammer here, you can put this in here, and it says modifiers remaining is 3. So with 3 modifiers remaining, what do the modifiers mean? Well, the modifiers is stuff we can put on it to make it better. So I am going to take... We're going to stand here and watch this spider kill himself. Hello. I like clear grass. Come on, jump up and down. A little bit more. Splat. Splat. And that's how a spider commits suicide. And see that creeper right there? That creeper right there is exactly why I put this clear glass in. Because if he had been standing right next to the door, I'd walk out the door and just go boom. And I don't like exploding. It's not healthy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to find some stuff that we can use for modifiers. So what I want to do is use redstone. Since I have a good bit of it, we're going to use it. And we're going to make some redstone blocks out of it. You can do it by singles, but doing it in singles makes it take forever, and, well, we're just not going to wait that long. Alright, so now we're going to go back over here. And since that's still there, what we do is we put the redstone block here. And it's going to add redstone. Now, if you watch, the mining speed... Wow, I actually just went to point at the screen. Like y'all can see me. Look right here! Mining level is redstone. Mining speed is 6. So when I put this in here, it's going to go to 6.71 and use up one of the modifiers. So we're going to take that out of there, put it back here, and it's going to go a little bit faster, and a little bit faster, and a little bit faster. And as you see here, the redstone out of 50 is being used up. The 45 out of 50 is showing you that because you're adding more and more redstone to it. Now, getting up to 50 is going to use up the entire first modifier. So that's what we want to do, because what's the point of using one modifier if you don't use all of the ability for that one modifier? So that should put us to 50 out of 50. So now we went from a mining speed of 6 to a mining speed of 10. So that is a significant upgrade. So you can add modifier slots. Modifiers remaining is 2. with a diamond and a block of gold, you can add a modifier to it. I don't have a block of gold anymore because we used it all, but if I find more gold, I can add to this and make it better. For the moment, I think I'm going to put a second modifier of redstone on it, and we're going to take it up even faster. So that's making it even faster, but it also used up an extra one of my modifier slots. And since this was actually really easy to make, I'm not really worried about... oops, one more. I'm not really worried about breaking it. If it breaks, I can repair it, no big deal. I think when it breaks, it actually just stops functioning, and you can bring it back here. I don't think it's actually destroyed like in vanilla. I'd have to actually use it to the point of breaking it to confirm that, and quite frankly, I'm just not going to do that. So the other thing we can do is add a diamond to it. I'm going to use 1 diamond. It's 1 out of 6, so you know it's not the end of the world to use that. But if we add a diamond to it, it's going to give it diamond tips. And if you watch this, you'll see that it looks like it has diamond ticks now. So now that changes it from a redstone mining level to an obsidian mining level, and it adds 500 durability to it. So it goes from redstone to obsidian. And you add the extra durability. So this is the way I'm going to build it for the moment, because it'll be useful for, first off, going and getting some obsidian, and second off, we'll be able to make it last longer. So now we have this cool looking pickaxe that has diamond tips and the redstone, and it should be pretty fast. Not bad. There will be better. There will be better. So we're going to go ahead and break that down. We're going to, I'll probably go in between episodes and smelt up all this ore. And I'm going to do some more mining because obviously I haven't done enough. It's never enough. Ever. And not in Minecraft anyway. You got to figure with the name Minecraft, with mine in the name, you're going to be doing a bit of digging. So I'm going to do that. I can't think of anything else that I want to cover right now. I will be using this particular pick up pretty quickly. I'll probably use it and repair it and use it and repair it. Put that in there and that in there. And yeah, I'm going to do a whole bunch of mining. The next thing we got to do is probably make a better pickaxe. I'll probably go mine some obsidian and we'll make some alumite. I'll cover that in the next episode. Once I make some alumites, we'll be able to make an alumite pickaxe, which will then be able to be used to go mining in the Nether, which is a much more dangerous place between Ultimate and Unleashed. They changed a lot of things. It's very dangerous. It's going to be very interesting to play in. I'll probably die a lot, which is why I'm going to be very careful when it comes to my created pickaxes. So I'll probably carry a bunch of different things with me trying to keep that safe. I will need a bunch of blaze rods, and of course that's one of the things we want to do. I wanted to find a portal gun in a random dungeon somewhere, but the chances of me finding a random dungeon in the middle of this ice field are pretty slim. So I guess that's going to be it for now. I'm going to go ahead and put away this and this because I should never need these again. I hope not anyway. We're still going to need a bunch of flint because we got more patterns to make, and well, there's just a lot more stuff to do. We'll cover some more stuff next time. I will do some more mining in between episodes. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye.